So we're taking a detour today, and we're making our annual pilgrimage to Holiday World and Splashin Safari. So it's definitely not my first rodeo at Holiday World. However, I gotta mention, they always advertise the free soft drinks, free sunscreen, free parking. And while that is true, the ticket prices are a little higher than my other stomping grounds in like Kentucky Kingdom and Kings Island. So it is free, but it's probably built into the price. It is a nice perk though, and I will say every time I've been to Holiday World, park is super clean, the staff are super friendly, so I'm excited about today. So we made it in the park, and the cool thing was they actually let us in. The park doesn't open until 10, but they opened the gates like 10 minutes early. Other funny story about today is we brought 6 kids with us. So we're gonna navigate Holiday World with 6 kids. Pray for us. So while they're giving us a minute before they've got stacked up at Halloween Land, they let us in the park early, but they haven't opened the full gates yet. So I've got a couple minutes, a couple hot takes initially though. One thing that's really cool this year, Thunderbird actually dropped the height requirement to 48 inches. So that's really good news. And I think that's worth noting on this park. It is super kid friendly, family friendly. 48 inches is a lot better than a lot of big parks. You know, you go to other places, it's 52, 54 inches. So I'm pretty pumped about that piece of it. The other thing, when you come to Holiday World, you want to be amphibious. So wear the Crocs, wear your swim trunks. Their water park is top tier, so I'm excited to spend some time today in Splashin Safari. The water coasters, the mammoth, the cheetah, they are something to behold. So looking forward to checking it out. So I love a good rope drop. I gotta get the crick out of my neck right now. 15 minutes in, we've already taken on the Legend, and it's not the biggest, fastest, tallest, but boy is it aggressive. Good way to start the day though. So 6 kids, 4 adults, and a partridge in a pear tree. Head counts are important today. So we're 54 minutes in. We'll have to get over this mild concussion after doing the Legend and the Raven back to back. Sounds like it's time for the water park. We've already lost our first kid. Luckily, we found him. He was just mixing Dr. Pepper with root beer, so that's good. So we made it into the water park, and this is a pro dad tip from a guy that's been here a couple times. I always eat first thing when I get to the water park. So we stopped by Jungle Jake's. We had a Caesar salad and some pizza for the kids. But I found once I get going on water slides, it's hard to slow down and eat, and plus the lines get longer as the day goes on. Jungle Jake's ain't bad. I was really hoping for the smokehouse over here, but it wasn't open yet. So we're gonna go hit some water slides. So let's talk jungle racers for a minute. If you're a bigger guy, you're gonna get some air on that sucker. I mean, flying through the air. I'm not gonna put a clip of me flying on that thing because I don't want to be embarrassed all over the internet like that. However, the kids love that ride. You get the little blue mat and you go down. I'll show you some video clips of that, but serious airtime if you're a larger guy. So random thought, but a complete game changer on this trip. I have 4 kids on this trip that are going into middle school, 6th grade. And I've got 2 that are going into 2nd grade, but they're on the tall side. What's been nice, the kids can actually ride stuff by themselves, which is like ultimate freedom. So that's been a pretty nice perk here at Holiday World, is like if they're above 48 inches on some of these water slides, go ahead boys, we'll meet you at the bottom. So that's been nice. So I noticed my kids come in when they're starting to quote cool runnings. We enjoy, what is this called? Zumba? Something like that. Anyway, we call it the toilet bowl. Anywhere we go, this is the toilet bowl ride. So random other hot take, the line, this is late July, it's a Friday in late July. The lines have actually been amazing. Like we rode Zynga here twice. No problem. Short wait, 5 minutes probably. Unpopular opinion, a line at a water park is actually all right. These old bones can't walk up these stairs so many times that fast. Need a little bit of a break. So we finished up Zynga and Zimbabwe, and the kids gave it 5 brus, which I think is good. I think that's 5 stars. 5 brus. Hitting the wave pool. The wave pool is gigantic. I mean, it's just super big, and this is one of multiple. So I like that it has 2 different sections here. A lot of little water splash hazards for the kids too. So it's time for the main event. The kids are so excited they're chanting, "Wildebeest, wildebeest, wildebeest." In crushing disappointment, the wildebeest was closed, but this group is resilient. So now they're chanting, "Mammoth, mammoth, mammoth." So something worth note that sets Holiday World apart is this is the queue for the mammoth. You can see behind me this giant fan. Everything's shaded. It's a comfortable wait. I mean, yeah, we've got a longer wait for this. This is a popular ride, but they actually emphasize their customers' comfort, so that's pretty nice. Just got off of Mammoth, and I gotta say, that ride, I've never seen another water ride like it, honestly. That water coaster is awesome because you can put 6 people in the boat, so it just builds a sense of like you're rafting down a river or something, but going up on a water slide is just wild to me. Awesome. Five brus, as the kids say. So I just picked up a really awesome parent tip at this snack stand over here. We went for ice cream, and the ice cream portions are massive. So I saw this mom in front of me, and she got 2 cups and just cut the ice cream straight in half because the servings are just crazy. So I was able to feed 4 people ice cream with 2 ice creams. So pro tip there in the water park. So we're doubling back to the wildebeest. It is open now, so the boys are pretty pumped. So we finally got off of wildebeest. The kids loved it. So much airtime on that. We got in a boat with 4 people. It's more like cheetah chase in that it's not around. You're in like more roller coaster setting. These water coasters are just something different. I don't know very many water parks that have stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. We're in line for cheetah chase, and on PSA, the concrete at this water park is like boiling hot magma. You have to have toes of steel. My feet are so hot right now. So waiting in line for cheetah chase got me thinking, if you bring a group of kids, one tip is you really need to watch the weight distribution on these rides. So cheetah chase, for example, has 225 pounds minimum and 550 maximum. So you really got to think about how you group your kids together, really. So talking about cheetah chase, the other ride is a blast. Very similar to wildebeest, but they have a racing element to it. So pro tip on that, if you're actually trying to win, weight in the back, light in the front. So I had 2 younger kids with me, and we smoked our competition. So we left the water park to change, and we came over to the Voyage, and the line is absolutely the shortest I've ever seen. Friday in July, we're about to walk right on the thing. Pretty crazy. Talk about that drop for a minute. 154 feet on the Voyage. That's 65 miles per hour. That is a killer drop. So as usual, the Voyage doesn't disappoint. They're able to do some things on that ride that other rides just can't do because of it's that hybrid wood and metal coaster. So it's reminiscent of the Beast at Kings Island, but they're able to twist and turn in ways that the Beast couldn't because it's just a classic wood rope coaster built in the 70s. So Voyage is intense. The kids are gushing about it. So we're about to wrap our day up. We're gonna hit Thunderbird on the way out. The kids wanted to ride the Voyage a second time. They really, a bunch of kids grow up and just want to ride roller coasters back to back to back. It's a lot of fun. I gotta say though, just kind of taking 6 kids around the park today. A couple little tips. I mean, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Changing in the water park, and getting snacks, getting ice cream, everything just slows you down. Fortunately, turns out a Friday in July isn't a bad time to come to Holiday World Splashin Safari. The lines were not bad. Sometimes though we were grateful for a wait because it gave us a chance to just chill out for a second. But all in all, I mean, we've ridden all the big rides in the water park. We've hidden all the big roller coasters, the Voyage, the Legend, the Raven, and then we're going to do Thunderbird before we leave. So, I mean, all in all, a really successful day. But navigating with 6 kids, I will say Holiday World to me is probably the most kid-friendly park outside of like maybe Magic Kingdom, especially in the Midwest though. If you got a kid that's, I don't know, 48 inches, they can pretty much ride everything. And if you've got a kid that's 42 inches, they can ride a whole lot of things. So, you know, if you're looking for a place, if you're from, 5 or 6 hours away, this is a great spot to do that. Catch you on the next detour.